Good evening, everybody. It's Sunday night, August 18th at 7:47 p.m. Pacific. I wanted to take a while to compose my thoughts and make sure that I was saying this in the proper manner and tone to communicate exactly how thankful I am to all of you for the love and support you've offered Charlene, myself, my children, and my grandchildren. She's been through a lot, but she's safe. She ran a good race. She warred against the enemy. She fought against evil at every opportunity, and she never shamed her name. Today, my youngest boy, Michael, went back to our home fellowship in Hacienda Heights, and our pastor, Wayne Brown, allowed him a moment to stand up and express on behalf of his siblings and myself our thankfulness for their steadfastness over the years that they have known her, decades, and the years that they have fought in prayer for her health and her well-being and her peace of mind. A father can never ask more of a child than to stand up and do the right thing. And when my youngest stands up in front of a crowd of people and says what he says on behalf of his siblings and on behalf of his father, I can't be more proud. Michael Casanova, Airman, United States Air Force, you are indeed a warrior prince, and you have made your father proud. You have honored your mother and your family's name, and sir, I salute you. Well done, good and faithful servant. Now, housekeeping. Let me assure you, Charlene believed this more than anything else. Ephesians 6:12. We struggle not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. And she took assurance in John 16:33. These things I've spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world. And she overcame this disease. 1 John 4:4. You are of God, little children, and overcome them, because greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. And lastly, and most assuredly, 1 Corinthians 15:55. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? Let me answer that. Nowhere. For Christ suffered, died, was buried, and raised from the dead. And he redeemed us all. And Charlene is a jewel in his crown, and she rejoices at this moment at the feet of the throne of her king. You punk. Satan, you thought you went after some little tiny girl, and by destroying her, you were going to kill off her children and torment her grandchildren. And wow, man, what has happened? You've overplayed your hand again, and the family is stronger than ever, more united than ever, more resolved than ever, that their faith will overcome anything you can throw at us. You can never touch her again. She's safe in the arms of her Savior. And your kingdom is eroding from its rotten foundations. And she did that to you, you punk. Ah! Hoorah! Team Charlene. Yes, thank you all. Bye bye.